when lockdown began and the team was busy getting ready for the first online service, Mark asked if I would do a fingerprint. I said no. How could I when I had nothing positive to say about what God was doing in my life? I was angry and upset, not to mention tired and stressed at the thought of entertaining a 2 and a 4-year-old when we had to stay at home 24/7. But over the last few weeks, I have been reminded of what God has done in my past, and I thought I'd share with you a short testimony of my life. 13 years ago, I was due to be starting a teaching degree at Bedford University. I was sat at home the day UCAS applications were closing, and I got a very strong feeling that I did not want to be going. So I ran to my mum's office and burst into tears as I told her I didn't want to go. Fortunately, she wasn't busy, and after scrambling around on the computer, we managed to cancel my Bedford offer and submit a new entry for Roehampton a year later. This meant I stayed at home and commuted, and therefore I got to know Mark, who happened to be working at my mum's school. Many years later, I find myself here, with Mark and 2 beautiful children. But more importantly, I find myself a Christian. 13 years ago, panicking at that UCAS application, I was not. Looking back, I truly believe God had his hand on my life that day. For if I had gone to Bedford, I probably wouldn't have met Mark, and therefore I would not have met God, and would not be the person I am today. Mark and I used to spend lots of time talking about God, and we went to Soul Survivor almost 11 years ago, which is where I became a Christian. I am always encouraged when I look back and think about that day, and the fact that God had his hands on my life and plans for me even though I wasn't a Christian. In fact, I'd probably go as far to say as thinking of myself as an atheist. I'm amazed that even though I wasn't a Christian, God loved me. He was planning my life, shaping it and guiding me to the people and places I needed to be in order to meet him and continue my life with him. And if he did that while I wasn't a Christian, I can only imagine what he can and will do now. And I just want to share a verse that's followed me or been with me throughout my Christian life. That's Joshua 1 verse 9. I always turn to it when I need a bit of encouragement. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.